Hey, this is Brandon Lang. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog. Happy Sunday, Sean.
Happy Sunday indeed. We got
top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to everyone. We got we're a live sweat. We're going head to head against the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right now, Steelers up 24-14. Seemed like maybe they were going to run away with it, but then Carson Wentz, they get a touchdown here and convert to 2 points, and now they're only up 10 points. Feeling pretty good. If you tuned into the VSiN show, you would have cashed Kenny Gainwell first touchdown 18-1. Pretty nice hit. Let's go.
Yeah, and that first the first defensive touchdown. My God, if you didn't watch that, it's all-time bad beat. Vikings never have possession of the football. Somehow get possession back because of the stupid he's touching the ball out of bounds rule.
And Pack Nation 33 saying happy full Carson Wentz experience day. Yes, it really Carson Wentz with some nice throws, some dumb interceptions, some nice scrambles, holding on to the ball too long, taking a lot of sacks, getting injured. We've hit the Carson Wentz cycle. It feels like here already, and there's still 7 minutes left to go here in Dublin. I don't know if you saw the news story, Ryan. Skylar Thompson, the backup Steelers, got jumped and got beat up. And as degenerate Dan play, he's probably is playing through 2 ankle sprains out there. We can only assume. Pittsburgh Steelers looking pretty good, but had a field goal miss. I mean, my favorite moment from the game was our boy A-Rod just ripping a sweet decaf nose beer, smelling salt, ripping into the ground, and then just icing a laser to DK Metcalf, who took it to the house. That was a fun play. But we got a lot going on. We're going to give out a bonus Underdog entry, of course, promo code SGPN. They just upped their bonus. Play $5. Now you get $100 to play around with. Super fun. And we injury reports, answering your questions, and of course live calls on the Discord. Head over to the Discord, click on the event, raise your hand, and we'll get you in there and talking shop here, answering your questions, whatever you guys want to get into. And we got another nice Kenny Gainwell run. Kramer, any injury news? Anything crazy? I guess the biggest news is Jaden Daniels officially out, but I mean, even on Wednesday we were picking the game as if he wasn't going to play, so not super surprising.
But multiple people in the sports gambling content space attending weddings today. Thought it was an interesting trend on the internet. Shout out to Sammy P. Sebastian not able to make it. Some wedding shenanigans, but I mean. Nothing was. I mean, honestly, the Jaylen Warren bit was probably the most surprising in terms of, waking up and he's not out there. I think.
I mean, part of my handicap with the Kenny Gainwell was like, hey, he's already getting looks. There's a chance this knee thing is more serious than they think, and it ended up being that. So got a little bit of a break there. Got some nice CLV on the first touchdown price. But I was a little surprised. I thought he would still go, but then they activated Trey Sermon. I think it was like Friday afternoonish, and that certainly was a red flag.
The Trey Sermon sighting didn't see that coming this year.
No. How's he still in the league?
Other than that, quick rundown. Using again, check out Sebastian on X. He'll be back next week. Evan Ingram in, Isaiah Likely in, Bill. It sounds like he's going to play. This doesn't go into depth, but I read something this morning that he's not going to be a full go. He's going to be limited. They have a bit of a committee over there. Devontae Adams is the other one. It sounds like he's playing on a snap count.
Okay,
that's kind of the gist I'm getting. He could be out there as a decoy from time to time. Juwan Jennings, not full go. Ricky Pearsall, they're saying is, but. I mean,
who can trust the 49ers with any injury stuff, right?
And then, if you're a Panthers backer today, Chuba and T-Mac in, doesn't sound like they're going to be limited at all. And then I don't know. The only other noted one for me is that Stingley is in.
Yeah.
He's not healthy though, so I don't know what that means in terms
that
of.
that wasn't on my radar probably as enough as it should have been when we did the pick show, because he obviously is huge back there. But I still like that Texans defense against the Titans. But the case with the Titans always has been like, who's picking the Texans? Who are the Texans to be favored? I saw some interesting trends of like teams with a 9-win total or higher that are favorites after 0-3. I mean, the Texans are the desperate team. They're also, and Mariah, maybe a good time to switch over to the Survivor breakdown. As you would imagine, everyone or a large portion of the people in the Circus Survivor are on the Bills. We are on the Bills. Our bonus episode or a bonus entry with our buddy Daps also on the Bills. Texans. I guess I'm slightly surprised how close the Texans are to the Bills. Are you surprised?
No, we discussed this on the podcast and the VSiN show. I said that the existence of these, it's just like the established the runs of the world. When you put out the sharp information and people start becoming aware to like ownership, it changes behavior. And I think the number one thing we're seeing in Survivor is that behavior is being changed. And yeah, so whether it was because the Bills were a popular play last week, or just the idea that the Texans are this burnable team that doesn't have a ton of future value is the buzzword for Survivor this year. And so I guess not too surprising.
Oh man, real quick. Vikings player was going to whack DK Metcalf and accidentally hit the female ref.
Oh,
if I'm seeing that correctly, I got kind of one eye on the game there, but looks like he's going to be. No, to your point, Ryan, I think since so much media and content covers the Survivor and everyone's on the Bills, or so we thought, them coming in at only 30%, 29% is kind of crazy. I'm very surprising. But to your point, like also, when are you going to use the Texans? This is probably the time to use the Texans. That's the good counter. Bills. I mean, you could use the Bills almost any week. Like I get hanging on to the Bills, but we're sticking with our map. Not going to change it. The other
surprised to see 24 no picks.
Not really. I was explaining.
It's gone up.
I was explaining to my wife. She's like 24. What does no pick mean? I go, it means they forgot to put their entry in. And I go, and she's like, well, how many people are left? And I'm like 13,783. And she's like, wow, huge swing. Very sarcastic. But I said, hey, every little thing counts here.
Also, that represents $24,000. That's the better way to point it out. Like $24,000 just lit on fire. It's easy to miss a pick. Funny. I mean, some of us are in a ton of like for free shit that you end up just realizing, what am I doing? But if you got $1,000 on the line, what are we doing? And then also, I figured we could quickly look at the big dog.
Oh, grandissimo. Pretty similar split here. Where I would
shocked. Well, Bills were very popular last week. So
okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe people use the Bills last week. I would have expected a little heavier chalk on the Bills here because again, you don't have to be as cute in the grandissimo. Because again, there's only 58 live entries.
You also don't have to play the Patriots. To me, that's crazy. The Patriots play in the $100,000 Survivor is just it's
imagine having $100,000 on that Patriots team
on the no, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that. We've already discussed how the spread's ridiculous.
I'm not high on the Panthers. We both picked the Panthers plus 5.5. I don't feel like amazed by that, but yeah, and certainly the Panthers injuries doesn't help them. Reminder, Discord line is open, so just hop in on the event, raise your hand, and we'll bring you on the show. Vikings, Ryan. Wow, that's surprising for a number of reasons that the Vikings are one of the top 5 plays. Usually, I feel like these Europe games don't get a ton on the Circa Million card. I guess people just like what they saw of the Vikings.
That's crazy. Again,
that's very surprising.
It's surprising to have such a huge amount of picks, like having 2,300 almost on the Ireland game. Shocking, but to see it so lopsided is like what was Are there that many donkeys in this contest? I thought this was the sharpest collection of handicappers in the world.
Well, we are on the Steelers plus 2.5 in the Circa Million. Knock on wood.
And worth bringing up, the Falcons +1 in the contest. Probably the reason it's the most popular play. It's a dead number.
Yeah. What is it? What does the odds board say now? Has it gotten to 3 yet?
2.5. It looks like it's headed to 3. I see Brett's Bets in the Discord chat saying, "I need an update on the Close Your Eyes special." They're now laying 2.5. I've brought this up a couple times, but I did a little side research project earlier this year. And if you include 0 to -2.5 in the dog filter, basically, it actually increases the winning percentage. So we're still safe. We're still playing the Falcons as the Close Your Eyes special on Sunday morning. And then the other dead number is Packers, 6.5. Although we were able to get 6.5 out at the Circa.
Yeah.
And so hopefully this isn't another donkey play, but
everyone on the Packers
seems very obvious. The other 2 consensus top picks, which all 5 consensus picks being over 1,500 is pretty rare. Chargers laying the 6.5 and Rams laying the 3.5. So we're on some of these positions.
Howard Lee checking in saying Godwin and Evans out, big ladder for Shepard. I guess I wouldn't be terribly shocked if Sterling Shepard has a couple of pass plays there. He does have that connection with Baker. He does seem to get involved in the offense. Abuka, we'll see. And we got Steelers on 4th and goal. Do not get in. So now Carson Wentz, 4:09 left.
I told you these
10 points.
Dumbass international, not the Southern international games, but the early morning ones always end up with, no matter who's up big in the first.
I would have, as someone sitting on the 2.5, would have loved a field goal there to go up 13. I get why you don't do it from a game perspective.
I'm surprised Tomlin didn't do it.
Tomlin wanted to call the field goal unit out. That's what it seemed like, but he was getting pushed off by our hero there, Aaron Rodgers. We got one of our callers, Ryan.
Oh, nice. Bring him on.
You know him. You love him.
Woo! It's smoking my weed.
We got our good buddy Japan on the line. Japan, what's happening, man?
Not much. I just got back. I'm getting the coffee from the Severn Brew, so I'm loading up the dab right now. So it's dab time, people.
Hold on. Do you load up the coffee or the dab first?
Well, so I've actually been a little under the weather this morning.
Oh no!
So I'm only on my 2nd dab this morning today.
Okay.
And then the first place I went and got coffee this morning before the first game, it was straight shit.
Oh really?
So won't be going back to that place ever again. So I went back to Severn Brew and got me a 2nd coffee.
I got a quick side story because I knew I worked with a guy who was very particular about his coffee, and he would actually hand grind it and cold brew it at his desk in the office.
Wow.
Just the hand grinding element just reminds me of someone who's also into a dab rig. Anyway, good morning, Japan.
Good morning, guys. French press coffee is pretty good. Not too bad.
I like it. I like a good pour over.
So actually, I'm gonna start heating the torch up right now while I give out my plays.
Let's go.
I'm actually on the Chargers money line and Eagles money line, and then I got Jackson Dart. This bitch ass better fucking run for fucking 33 yards. If not, I'm sorry, Kramer, but the Giants are fucked. But the good news about the Giants, I will be live in person. So Kramer, for your homework this weekend, I'll need a crazy same game parlay for that Saints and Giants game next week. I got Khalil Shakir over 40 yards. Already cashed that bitch. And then the bang, 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 the hopefully pay my mortgage is Stephon Diggs, Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers, and Puka Nakua, all to score a touchdown. And that is at plus 44.38. And on the bright news, on the blue book, I did get Kramer's first half parlay, and I banged a free bet of $100 on that bitch. So we're fucking looking good if that bitch hits.
That's a great promotion for the first half parlay.
And I love Eli in the chat saying this is like Jordan's flu game. Japan playing through the pain, still firing up the dab rig, still getting the picks out there. All right, so you got some props, you got some picks, and hoping you feel a little bit better there, man. But any other plays you want to give out, Japan?
No, but we're about to be at the right temp. So here we go. It's going down the hatch right now. Hit it, my
Let's
boy
hear it.
Astronaut. Everyone else, chime in. Let's go.
Let's go. Live dabs. What can you ask for more? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Get him. Jordan Addison down the sideline. Oh my God. Are we going to, this is not fun, Ryan. This is not fun. If this Steelers team blows this game, the cover, are you kidding me?
Oh, and that play happened in the time that he was ripping.
guys.
So
I'm out of here.
All right,
like an
see you in
Olympic
Japan.
athlete with those lungs, even under the weather, still pulling in a solid 10 seconds.
Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Oh God. So annoying. All right. Well, again, Carson Wentz trying to play the hero here. 2:39 left, second and goal. Clock is running.
Carson Wentz.
Vikings have one timeout.
Carson Wentz just went over the 300-yard mark. So what the fuck kind of universe are we in? Japan mentioned the first half parlay.
Oh yes. Share that for the people. Walk them through the first half parlay.
All right. We've got totals this week. Oh my goodness. Eagles, Bucks, we're going under 21.5. I think that's going to be a tight one in the beginning. It's going to be hot down there. They showed the thermometer on the pregame show. So Saints, Bills under 24.5. The Bills signaling by making Ed Oliver and Matt Milano inactive that they're just going to kind of cruise through this one. Tennessee, Houston under 20.5. Also like the over and the punts in that game. And then two sides, Atlanta -1, Detroit -6.5.
All right.
Pays almost 24-1. Enjoy.
Detroit -6.5. Expecting them get off to the fast start there. Lions feeling pretty good about the Lions. I mean, just oh my gosh, Carson Wentz almost throwing a pick six on the goal line. Ryan, this is a crazy live sweat. Do we? Here we got another. We were just speaking of the Falcons. The Falcons are in your first half parlay. Joining us on the line, Falcons fan and a DGen legend himself, Daquan the Great. What's happening, Daquan?
What's happening, man? Hoping the Steelers money line pulls through for us all.
Oh God, this is a sweat,
man. So Michael Penix, man, I think he's either gonna make or break today. Today, either the locker room's gonna love him, or we're gonna be calling for Kirk Cousins to start playing again. I really hope that's not the case.
Yeah,
there's a fear.
And the Vikings run a fourth down play action boot to Jalen Naylor gets in.
He keeps getting involved.
So now we'll see. Obviously, they're going to go for the, or maybe no, they wouldn't go for two. They're going for the extra point here. Daquan, what are you on this week? What are you betting on?
I'm actually tagging up with Japan there on the Eagles and Chargers money line.
Oh, okay.
I want to add Cam Scatterby to score a touchdown to that parlay.
Cam Scatterby walked into the Giants locker room this morning donning a high school Odell Beckham jersey. He's going off.
He does he does love playing for that home crowd. Vikings get the field goal, and now it is they only have one timeout. They're up 24-21. I guess they wouldn't do the onside kick here because you have the 2-minute warning and you have a timeout, right, Ryan? Or
I think they should onside.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. I mean the
way it is with this field, you're probably right. Onside kick might be the way to go. All right, so you got the that's a fun little parlay. You got the Cam Scatterby anytime. You got the Chargers money line, Eagles money line. What does that thing pay?
There's a fourth leg actually. I decided to go ahead with a little future on there.
Oh.
Sitting at 40-1 is Vandy to win the SEC, and they got a shot.
Let's go.
Got a shot.
I mean,
why don't they have
192-1?
The SEC is wide open. Pavia's a dog. They keep winning games. Even like at Utah State look ahead spot, they still.
It's like who's not good? Alabama might not be good. Georgia might not be good. Texas might not be good. It's like between Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and Vanderbilt in my mind.
Yeah, LSU just lost to Ole Miss there. That hurts their chances.
Ole Miss, this might be the rise of Lane Kiffin as his former protege Jackson Dart takes the NFL by storm.
It does feel like Ole Miss doesn't have the defense, but who knows?
One quick question about these European games, though, guys. Do you feel like the half times are even faster than the normal games, or is it just because we're waking up early and our mind isn't set right? But I went and got some orange juice, and before I knew it, they were kicking off again.
You know what it is? You're used to the fact that in a normal standalone game, it is a longer halftime. Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. I don't. I think you're right though. They don't do a lot because I did the same thing. I kind of had some stuff to do. Went down to the car, came back, and they're like, "All right, we're heading back to the field." And it's
they even had a concert. Some guy, Connor Miles or something like that. They had a concert, and we got the onside kick. Oh, no,
it's a really bad onside kick.
All right, and Japan pointing out Daquan picks are so fire. Are you firing off the crossbow at all today, Daquan?
Not today, man. It's pretty rainy outside. Staying indoors.
Yeah, can't fire off the crossbow. All right, so you got that parlay. I like throwing the Vandy to win the SEC in there. That's a fun little future to toss in. Anything else you want to put in?
That's all for the parlay, but I just really hope we don't have to cut Parker Romo after today. God, fuck.
And
Good
you're
luck, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
Daquan. Go Birds. Fly Eagles fly. And yeah, I think he's right. Like with Michael Penix, it's one thing if they lose the game, but if he can't have another game like he had last week, or it's going to be tough sailing for him.
Well, they just told everyone they're not going back to Kirk. He lost the job last year.
Well, yeah, of course you always say that.
That would be all time if they had to go back to Kirk Cousins. I mean, that would be a bad. I would be.
I don't.
You like that? You like
Barring injury, the odds of Kirk Cousins getting back in, I think, are very, very small. Because also the only way you do it is if you're in the playoff, like if you're in the playoff picture, and then you know what I mean. Like I just don't see how you would be kind of in the playoff mix, and Michael Penix is playing so bad that he's warrants getting benched. So I would be surprised. Of course, this is a great username. Skoleluya, Fairbairn over apostrophe gang stand up. The juice, because he didn't hit last week, is very, very reasonable.
It's moved out. I see it's back out to -125 this morning. So.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, when we talked about it with CJ, I feel like it was like -110, right?
Yeah, they stupidly just hit the reset button. They had the intern working on it.
And so the Steelers did recover the onside kick. Kenny Gainwell gets 5 yards on first down there. Hopefully, don't need any more sweat this early. And I'm seeing Brett's bets in the chat saying Far Barn, aka Fairbairn, is up to -160 now. So
oh my goodness, I just looked at a -125. So shop around.
Yeah, especially with the kicking props, those things are
-160. It's like who screwed this up? Come on, guys.
Yeah, someone came in with a massive Fairbairn bet on that book. Joining us on the line, Lions Insider. He's got a sweet YouTube channel. Be Easy Bets. Easy himself. What's happening, Easy? How we doing on this Sunday?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Great, man. Just sweating out a little early Dublin football action. Couldn't ask for anything more. How you feeling about your Lions? Nice spot for them. Browns coming off a win. That's one you want to face them at home. The number now, it seems like 10 is pretty much a consensus. I'm seeing FanDuel's hanging at 9.5. Do you like laying the number here with the Lions?
I'm actually a little bit nervous about this one. Being that we just came off that Monday night win against the Ravens, hard game that I didn't think we would win necessarily. This just seems like a potential letdown spot. I mean, the Browns are number one against the rush right now. I think they're only giving up like 57 yards a game on the ground or something like that. So this could be a letdown spot. I think we still win, but I don't think it's going to be a crazy blowout that everybody seems to think it is.
I guess what I think you have going for you is the Browns coming off a win. If they weren't coming off the win, I would be a little bit more nervous for you. Or if they had gotten like embarrassed. And I don't think their defense is quite as good on the road. Kramer, you like the Lions a lot today. What's your case for them?
It's a fade of the Browns in a spot that we've seen the Browns completely shit the bed on before, which is they're going to get beat over the top like the Ravens were able to do so. And the Browns are going to look bad. The defense isn't going to look as good. The offense has been pretty horrible. And so, yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons. And as I mentioned on the VSiN show, the only trap inside the Detroit building is the traps on Dan Campbell's shoulder. So,
Easy. What do you like gambling wise today?
Yeah, so I got more interception bets like I normally do. Hit 2 of them last week. I also got Deshaun Elliott, the Steelers. So off to a decent start. But yeah, once again, just like last week, I have 5 and I parlayed them.
Let's go. Who do you got? Who is in your easy 5 INT plays for this week?
So going to start out with the Lions. Kirby Joseph plus 400. I think he's got a great chance today. Next is Tarib Still for the Chargers plus 700. Diamador Lenore plus 400 for the 49ers. Kevin Byard at plus 600. And then Jalen Hawkins for the Patriots at plus 750. And parlayed, $10 wins you 119,000.
Oh yes. I mean, that's,
Oh my God!
It's a house.
yeah, well, certain areas, certainly. Love it, easy. Any other, so I love how heavy you go just on the INT market. Any other non-interception defensive plays you like for the card?
Yeah, so I typically go defense heavier than offense a lot of the time. But Al-Qadim Muhammad for a sack for the Lions. I also like Baker Mayfield rushing yards today because Mike Evans is out. I think with the pass rush that the Eagles have, I think he'll get going rushing. So that's just a couple more that I have.
Kramer?
Yeah, I don't hate that. My pause would be on the Eagles pass rush. We'll see. I know the offensive line, but let's see if they get some edge pressure in this one. My concern is that it's up the middle pressure, and I don't think Baker scrambles out of that as well.
Well, it'd be interesting too to see Wirfs coming back from that injury. Sounds like he's good to go. Godwin's coming back. That injury is more serious. Seems like Godwin would be on some sort of pitch count there. But Wirfs, I would
Has
imagine.
that been reported? I didn't. I looked for it this morning. I didn't see anything about a Godwin pitch count. I saw someone mention it in the chat earlier.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's a real.
It's not
journalist.
official reporting. It's just I think I would be surprised if he plays all the snaps.
So then it's got to be Shepard, right?
Yeah. Well, and yeah, going back to I forget who had that in the chat earlier. The Shepard stuff. Even as an Eagles fan, I do think he could get his and certainly. Low yardage there on some ladders.
He's definitely had some big games against the Eagles over the years too.
Yeah, easy. Appreciate it, man. Good luck with the plays.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
All right, let it ride. We got the phone lines ringing off the hook. Of course, get in Discord. We got a Underdog pick'em coming up. I think we can keep it simple, Ryan. Just do like a 2-entry pick'em.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, sure. We got DJ and Dan, and we also have closing things out with our buddy Dick Puncher just hopping on the line. What is a play you really like here, Ryan?
There's so many. I was reviewing the list of props I have this week. It definitely went a little overboard. I think we just let's just stick with and I've been on a bit of a heater hitting these legs on the pregame show. Do we go to outside of the Jackson Dart one, which is very obvious. I really like the Jamison Williams receiving yards over 42.5. All
right. I'm in on that.
I have him 100 yards. It was 6-1. I'm sure it's around the same price now. I fail to understand this one.
Steelers 4th and 1. Our buddy A-Rod with the hard count. 108.
My goodness,
they're trying to draw them off. It seems like they'll take the
can't not
game.
have a sweat in these games.
I know, it's crazy. So now it feels like Carson Wentz will have a chance to drive down and possibly get a game tying field goal.
What are you going to add to that?
Michael Penix passing yards 218.5. Are you in on that, Ryan?
Sure.
It feels like this is the game for Michael Penix, the secondary for the Commanders. This is just the ultimate.
It has to be.
He's so much better at home than he is on the road.
So just 2 legs.
Yeah. Keep it simple. 3X Underdog Fantasy, promo code SGPN. And let's see. I tried DJ and Dan. If you're listening, I invited you on to talk. I'm not seeing you.
Oh, he's a Cowboys fan. He might not understand how to use technology well.
Steelers get the punt off. Of course, they're going to kick it out of the end zone. My God, why don't you?
What's the point?
And this is when the tush push is so great. 4th and inches. The game could be over.
But in fairness, Tomlin's never going to be that aggressive. He likes a good punt.
He went for it on 4th and goal.
It's true. That's a little different though.
I mean, if you kick the field goal there, now you would have needed a touchdown to beat you. Instead, a field goal ties, sends to OT. I think this is where the Carson Wentz fumble happens. I was saying there was going to be a Carson Wentz fumble. I'm sticking to it. He already fumbled once. incredible bounce.
He's gotten there.
Incredible bounce to the Vikings players to get that done. We got Dick Puncher in the chat. I'll bring him on. Carson Wentz back to throw, and he throws a pick. Did he get his feet in bounds? Please let this game be over. This has been a lot of celebrating. Carson Wentz doesn't feel great about it. Did he get both feet in bounds, Ryan? All right. We are joined.
I mean, if I had to guess based on the way this game's been going, no.
No.
These things seem to drag on. But the fact is, this Carson Wentz doesn't seem to be. All right, catches it. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, because he turned his back, you can't really see whether he had the clean catch. His feet, I think, are in bounds, but it's like, when did he actually? I think you got to keep that interception on the field. Dick Puncher, are you there?
I am. What's up?
What's up, man? Just sweating out this Steelers game live on the air. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Yeah, I picked the Vikings in my confidence pool, but I'd always be happy to see the Vikings lose. So
it's a win-win. Emotional hedge. Let's start with the Sunday night game. Your Packers coming off an unfortunate loss against the Browns. Maybe a wake-up call. As a bettor, it certainly makes me like them that much more come Sunday night. What's your take on this on the Packers? Or sorry, Packers Cowboys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. The Packers have never lost in Jerry World, aka Lambeau South.
That's crazy.
Right? We never lost. Including a Super Bowl win there. Cowboys would love to have that, but we literally have just as many playoff wins in that stadium as the Cowboys do in half the appearances.
That's insane. And there was a basically since 2010, every team in the NFC has appeared in an NFC Championship game except the Cowboys. And then you got to go back to 1995. Oh no, Ryan, they overturned it.
Yeah. It is
it is an incomplete pass for Carson Wentz. He's got one more in him, but sorry, Dick Puncher. What else we playing here? Oh my God, it went right through his hands.
So, all right. I've also got Matthew Golden, anytime touchdown. I think they really are going to want to get him go. Like, they want him to get going in general. There's been a couple very close misses for touchdowns to him. I think against this, ridiculously bad Cowboys defense, the Packers are going to be looking to all right, let's establish some momentum here with Golden. I like him anytime plus 235 and then 2 touchdowns. Now, typically, right, when we start pouring it on the Cowboys, somebody's getting multiple touchdowns, right? Aaron Jones used to get, you'd get 3 touchdowns in a game against them.
Oh, that was a great playoff game.
Golden 2 touchdowns, 20-1. Give me that. And then, of course,
I like that.
Everyone prayers up for Mike Evans, right? He cashed the touchdown last week before going out. He did his duty. We're going to miss him for the next few weeks. In his stead, all right, listen, there are 2 guys that I have on both my fantasy teams this year. One of them's Mike Evans. The other one has scored every week for me. We're gonna bet on him here. We're gonna ride with the hot hand. Keenan Allen plus 185 has scored every week. Keeps it rolling this week. I know, Kramer might not exactly love that one this week, but that's what we're doing. He's the only player I'm pretty sure with at least 60 plus receiving yards and a touchdown every week so far. So we're riding with the hot hand there. And then I'm with you guys on the Panthers plus 5.5. And then Ravens. I like Ravens minus 2.5, and of course, Packers minus 7.
Yeah, I said this a couple of times this week, but Drew Phillips is definitely beatable. If I was going to play anything on the Chargers this week, it'd be Ladd or Keenan. So worst of luck.
The ladder, climbing the ladder. Yeah, I'm gonna tail that Keenan Allen. Anytime. That feels like a strong play there. Carson Wentz continues to drive them. How good is their kicker, Ryan, for the Vikings? Do we know?
He's Carlson, right? I mean, well, actually, I have no idea who the kicker is. Reinhardt. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. and he's got a great coach. So he's got the best coach,
Kevin O'Connell. Dick Puncher, feels like maybe a good time to take us out with a hype speech. How are we feeling?
Oh yeah. All right, D-Gens, let's fucking go. I pour one out for the man, the myth, the anytime touchdown catcher, Mike Evans, for the next few weeks. And then down the rest of the bottle and strap the fuck in for a rodeo in Dallas, baby.
Let's go.
The pack is pissed off and ready to once again beat the shit out of an Eberflus defense as per tradition, right? Demoralizing Flus is a divine right for us. All right, and Lambeau South, which Derry kindly had built for us, is our sacred stomping ground, and we can't lose there. All right, today Mike is about to go out on that sacred soil and sacrifice Dak for the pack and for us, the D-Gens, who know Dak is going to be spending tonight on his back like the overpaid Dallas whore he is. Go pray for Mike Evans. Go bet Golden. Go Pack Go. Go Pack Go. Go Pack Go. Let it ride, boys.
Love it. Great way to get us hyped up for the Sunday night game. Appreciate it as always, Dick Puncher. Kramer, let's go watch this. The end of this Vikings.
I was gonna say we
game.
might have someone banging on our door in a couple seconds.
All right.
So
we got food getting delivered. A lot of things are happening. Appreciate everyone hopping in. We'll talk to you tonight. YouTube.com/Sports Gambling Podcast. Smash that subscribe button. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money green. He's Ryan.
Enjoy the Jackson Dart experience, everyone.
Kramer, let it ride.
You make sure that the door down.